Today I want to talk about something real, something that happens a lot but doesn't get called out enough. The topic is what I call hoe abuse. And I don't mean women abusing men. I mean the way some men abuse, disrespect, or mistreat women just because they don't want to have sex right away, especially after a first date. Now let's keep it real. Dating a date can feel like a game. A lot of people think if they spend money, buy dinner, or give attention, that it automatically means sex should happen. But that's a toxic mindset, and it's hurting a lot of people, especially women. But it can hurt men too. Now, let me define hoe abuse. So, what I mean by hoe abuse, I'm talking about when a man takes a woman out and she says no to sex and then he flips. You know, he was cool, he was nice, everything was smooth, and then something changes all of a sudden. He labels her a tease, or he stops respecting her. He might ghost her, might even talk bad about her, or even pressure her harder. That's hoe abuse. You're trying to make her a hoe. You're trying to abuse her. It's basically punishing a woman for not giving in or putting out. And it's dangerous because it creates fear and shame around dating. Women start to feel like they can't say no without being insulted or mistreated. Why do some men do this? Okay, let's break it down. First reason, entitlement. Some guys are raised to think, if I take you out, you owe me. You know, that transactional mindset. But people are not products. A date is not a sex for contract. A second reason could be ego. A lot of men tie their manhood to whether or not they can get a woman quickly. You know what I mean? If she says no, and instead of respecting her, you know, he might take it personal. He take it as rejection and lash out. A third reason could be the peer culture, like his friend group. Some guys like to brag to their boys about smashing, especially on the first date. You know, they don't want to be seen as a simp that just takes women out on endless dates, so they want something for that date. And they don't want to get clowned or pressured, so that pressure makes men treat women poorly, really kind of to protect their own ego. The damage it causes when you're talking about hoe abuse, it isn't harmless. It has real effects. For women, it creates fear. Women might start questioning, is it even safe to go out on dates? Like, is dating safe at all? Some even force themselves into uncomfortable situations just to avoid being insulted or abandoned. And for men, it keeps them emotionally immature. Instead of learning patience, respect, and connection with a woman, they reduce everything to sex. And that keeps relationships shallow and toxic. For the culture, it makes dating ugly. And instead of being about connection, fun, and discovery, it becomes about expectations, pressure, games. I mean, we call it game, right? The right mindset. So how should we move? How should men move differently? I'd say 1, respect boundaries. No should always mean no, and no explanations needed. You ain't gotta explain nothing. 2, we should redefine success. A successful date should be about connection, not sex. If y'all laugh, vibe, learn something new about each other, that's a win. And 3, we need to play the long game. Real relationships, even casual ones, work better when they're built on mutual interests, not pressure. So check your ego. If a woman isn't ready, that doesn't make you less of a man. It makes you more of one if you can handle it with maturity. But in closing, at the end of the day, hoe abuse is really about insecurity. A secure man doesn't need to pressure a woman into sex to feel valuable. He knows his worth and he respects hers. So fellas, if you ever caught yourself getting mad because she said no, check yourself. And ladies, if you ever felt disrespected for your setting your boundaries, know that you're not wrong for saying no. It's your body, and sex is important, so you should do it when you feel like doing it. This is a conversation we gotta start having because healthy dating means both sides feel safe, respected, and free to be themselves.